What the hell is going on? Why is it only finally? Jesus. Sorry, like I'm trying to get what I have normally to be able to monitor chat working, fighting against me. So dumb. Don't understand why. Yes, you are, Cap. Congratulations. You beat Mix tonight. Also, welcome to the stream, Cap and Mix. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate it. And also, hello and welcome, Windsor, back for more of the Outer Worlds. Yay! Lots of shenanigans on Monarch. Yeah. I'm just very grateful stream elements and OBS seem to be a lot more stable lately than it used to be, which a lot of issues. Okay. Left off at a lot of things to do. Start with the small and work up.
Musk and Canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in a Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some Canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts? I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something. Nice of you to say. I like her too. And I gotta admire anyone with her passion for canid hides. But you don't have to butter me up. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow.
How more obvious to the face could I be like telling you?
I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Well in the stream, Panda. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good to hear you've been having fun with the new game. I hear the Isle's pretty good. Oh yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Hey, it's understandable. You gotta work and make your paycheck. Don't blame you. Just very grateful you're able to stop by when you can, so thank you.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Thank you. Jesus. Guess I have to go talk to her now.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Yeah, got your chance. Have fun. Don't overthink it.
Oh, I will. Now I've just got to figure out which jumpsuit I'm wearing and how I'm fixing my hair, or maybe I should go with a casual look. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that
Yep.
back to work look.
Super chats. I
Anyhow,
have gifts
you.
set up so people can send jewels, whatever the heck that is. I still don't understand how those work. But yeah. Also YouTube members set up. Got plans for what I want to do with that for YouTube member stuff content in the future. So a lot of things in the works. Gonna fix up YouTube member badges soon. Been sent down in Blender and making a snowflake. Well, I spent like one day working on it, but what I have is fairly nice so far. So I'll probably take that and like finish working it up and then probably use that snowflake as like what's in the picture of the member's badge. Anything I do, I always like, especially with my content, I want it all to be stuff I've done myself. So that's kind of why like, there's not edited VODs, there's not thumbnails on things. VODs aren't edited at all, is because I just don't really have time to do any of that kind of stuff. In the future, I'm able to actually do this for a living. I definitely plan on like making things nicer and thumbnails on stuff and editing VODs and whatnot. Plan on it anyway. I'm always kind of like iffy about like having anyone be my mod other than Mix, who already is the only mod I have. I've had a lot of people volunteer for it. I take it very, very seriously when someone is a mod. I do not have plans on adding more mods, but I will definitely keep some people in mind in the future should I need more people to be able to watch chat, because I feel it's growing too much to have just one person and myself watching it. It is something I've thought about, and I don't want to be adding people I can't feel that I can't trust. Like completely trust, to be like knowing they're catching things and like acting appropriately. Welcome to the stream, Janik. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I don't have hiccups. I don't know what you're talking about. Ba 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 ba. Got me on now. No, not main quest. Oh.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
If you're talking about like, that's just me clearing my throat. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you, Panda. Well, in the stream, King. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good God. Where's this? Ace. Okay, going back in here, doing these other things that are closer first, and then once I'm done with that, move farther out. I'm not like wasting time going back and forth. Even though I can fast travel, just still, it would bug me. Oh, see, that's stupid. Why would you do that? There would be times where I wouldn't have a mic on and I would just sit and play a game. Back when I didn't have a face cam. So I would like clearly state in the live stream title, no mic, just gameplay or something. And that's just because like I didn't feel like talking because I was depressed, but I still wanted to sit and play a game. It still wouldn't get any viewers, but you know, regardless, you know, I put in the title like no mic or something. But to do that, that's just dumb. So people have to pay to be able to hear your voice. You go out to a store, you have to usually talk to someone. Unless you live in Japan where there's some areas where you don't literally have to talk to anyone even when you do go out. Not the case in America. Why? Some people's mindsets when they start becoming content creators, it's just like, why can't you just find something else to do that maybe suits you more, because you don't seem to really want to do this.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
Have 35 to do that? Oh, I'm so close. Maybe I can get it from her still.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you? Bless your little heart. You must mean caffeinoid. If it's pep you need, one pill does the deed.
I knew exactly what she meant and
Now,
what she
dearie,
wanted.
who's this pickup for? I'm so sorry, but with the Iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Yeah, it really is. Up. I don't think chat's showing up on screen. Why you do this? Weird. Anyway,
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. Chin up, dearie.
thank you. Oh, look at that. Exactly what I needed. Doesn't want to work with me. At least I got the information I needed. What was the stream, Puff? Hey, we're stopping by. I appreciate it.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. It's south and west. Mostly follow the road till you're past Fallbrook, then look for caverns in the mountain. If you ain't into spelunking, there's a western slope past Rotting River, but it's dangerous ground. A lot of things that'll want to eat you there. Good luck.
And I need to, let's go talk into Celia. Oh, I'll turn around.
Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Contemplate or actually go take one? Why would you just contemplate one? What? Oh. Okay. Weird. Oop, actually. Not worth it. Way too expensive. Yeah, I see you. Hi. How's it going, Vegeta? Oh. I think I found the apartment. Like I'm playing Crime Scene Cleaner all over again. Speaking of which, I really need to play that again more in the future because they came out with more content for it. So you can expect me to play that again in the future. Hot shower in this economy. Nah. Betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists Left Field Toss Ball Betting. Okay. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, stuffed in a suitcase. Guessing they lost a lot of money on bets. Couldn't pay their dues. Trying to leave town. Did not make it. I hope you didn't eat something you're allergic to. That's a new quest. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and continue it. Why not? Sorry to bother you about this. Something files leaking from the apartment upstairs. Don't know what Celia is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think? Talk to her about it. Please try to keep your windows shut. Try to explain leaving them open, especially when you've got food out. Invite some forms. Oh, Jesus. Close your doors a little more quietly. Aren't they automatic doors? Ow. Some people. Automatic. But apparently too loud. Okay. Hey, welcome to Stream Butter. Thank you for some, I appreciate it.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Trying to look quickly in case someone's gonna come back in the room. It just makes you sound like Lois Griffin, Puff. Some care package off the Mathers and the old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Okay. On the stream quality thing or something, I appreciate it. This is the Outer Worlds. It's just how I like my hair. On the stream, Eros. There's some, I appreciate it. Alright then. Okay.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H. Mammoths.
You on timeout, Cap. You're shooting for one. I'll be a while, I tell ya. No helping you, Cap. On the stream, Indigo. Thank you for some, I appreciate it. It's a good one, that's for sure. I've been enjoying it a lot.
Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out. Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball. So, what can I do for you?
Finish it. How would you finish this game? Oh, you just had to put two ends on that. Oh. I don't know much about the Finnish culture, but I don't like how would you like make this Finnish? Like, I would like to be enlightened as. I'm not sure if it's the Finns that have like the saunas in their like supposedly have a sauna in their house, or most of them tend to eat more sausages. Don't look like Swiss cheese.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch. Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I was talking about the actual, like, Finnish people. Like, the country. Y'all went way the opposite direction. Y'all got dirtier minds than I do. I don't disapprove.
They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits.
Because you
Dietary
typed it
and
with
otherwise.
two N's,
Sometimes he'd drink
Finnish.
Huckleberry Punch by the liter, other
which
times he'd
would,
keep betting on a losing team.
if you see
Started
that
owing
as
the
a
wrong people
word,
money.
would imply someone that is from Finland or of Finnish origin, like Finnish, like they come from the country Finland. That was the only thing going through my mind the whole time. Is I'm sitting there trying to think of like the Finnish, the flag for Finland. I'm trying to think of like things that are of like Finland culture, like, but I can't think of anything, and I'm just trying to sit there and think like, how would you make this game look like it was in Finland, but still in space? Yes, Finland. Y'all started going off on a tangent, and I was just like, what the hell? What? Oh.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Good. Someone's gotta. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Oh, pristine also increases durability. Okay. Keep up in that, because having extra in medicals gonna really help. Journal. Every time I look over at chat, like in the past like 5 times, I just fucking laugh my ass off. Oh, crazy.
You ever think about what goes on in the Marauders' head?
No, they're crazy.
But they still manage to feed themselves, dress themselves, work together. Gotta be something like that.
The amount of times something like that has happened to me is insane.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Oh, I will straight. How many bullets do you want? And where do you not want to be shot? Because you're shooting for it, lady.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
If I had something to beat them with, I would beat them right now. Really? Not smart. Tactical retreating. Not running away. I've been playing Pokopia way too much. Look like scrap cubes on what was it? Sparkling Skylands, I think it's called. They're like random cubes, random parts of the environment in that part of the world. Look almost just like it. I mean, obviously not graffitied enough, but still cube shape and trash. Okay. Simple, classic, time-honored, the top hat, the most venerable of all headwear. Now available from Jolicoeur. No toss ball with me. Oh god, that peanut butter jelly meme was all fuck over the place when I was younger. Holy shit. Seen that thing so many times.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak. Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
They definitely did.
Go and find my boy. Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he may.
Dude, I remember Snake on a Nokia. What are you talking about?
If you find any of them Iconoclast indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay. They're still stacking off. This is why if you want things to do in games like this, it pays to talk to everyone.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts. He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially. Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them. Who wouldn't be? Now that just sounds like a fancy way to say boring people. Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett, but I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him. Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal? All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mannequin I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
Oh, those were days, man. I'm on a quest. Oh my god. So many quests. Just one town. Do that much to be able to. That one. If that on that, might as well. Okay. Yeah, orange chicken's pretty good. Dude, shawarmas are awesome. Nice hero. Oh. Haven't had one of those in a long time. Already got one from you.
We don't get many outsiders.
Ooh. keep the top hat just at least for now. Oh no. Oh. Oh. On the stream. Big thing or something, I appreciate it. Honestly, probably Coke. Regular Coca-Cola. I drink quite a lot of that.
Good day to you.
Okay.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Welcome to the stream, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I could see that tasting pretty decent, Cap. I don't know about that. The Temu Superman, maybe. Temu/Wish.
Most people don't.
The Outer
Besides,
Worlds, the first
this
one.
place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Game audio is low, just turn it up real quick.
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls?
Yep.
The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying. Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy. I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown. Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then? Well, thank you for reminding me. As if I weren't already destined for an early grave. Lucky you.
I'm guessing he could be a companion at some point, but me being me, I don't take companions. Trying to see if he gave a quest. Figured because he would not help bar. What the hell? DCN76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. Okay. It does sound pretty good though. Well, in stream Seattle, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, stream. It borked. It's not showing up on screen. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's not showing up on screen. What the hell? Ah, I'm so sorry, chat's not showing up on screen. Ooh. Irritates me. Normally shows up in the area, like, if you're watching full screen, right under me and off to the side. Well, I guess it's a good thing it's not showing up on screen. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. It is what it is. Maybe tomorrow night it'll work. Usually on the full screen when you're watching, chat shows up on the right side, right underneath me, but it's not working today, so it's not appearing there. Which is fine because it is what it is. It just doesn't work sometimes. Is not the end of the world. Oh, it came from that way. Whoops. I think this is the way I came in originally. Oh, where was... No one's here. Go ahead. Oh, myself. Hey, welcome to the stream. Lit thing or something. I appreciate it. There would be so much to power wash in this. Butter is insane. You're looking at least just to clean things up, not even because that's all you did in Power Wash Simulator was just clean. You didn't fix anything. Probably at least doing it the way you do in Power Wash Simulator. Maybe like 4 or 5 hours. No. Maybe 6 or 7 hours. Clean this town. in like Power Wash Simulator, if you were just to like plop this town in, like take away all the debris, like whatever is wrong with it, you know, just fix that, but just gotta clean it. Probably, well, maybe 8. There's a lot and you gotta get on top of everything. Probably 8. Keep extending it. Maybe around 8 hours to clean all this. Because there's a lot here, and some of it you would definitely have to get like up on it and at certain angles to be able to hit certain things. Because you definitely wouldn't be able to clean all this just from standing on the ground. Considering the fact that like they would have you, my guess is to be cleaning the roofs also, which they do in Power Wash Simulator for a bunch of the buildings. So it definitely would be like a really good amount of time. Oh, nice. That's a good find. This is about how much my chair was. Well, not that much, but right around that amount. On my keyboard. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Where to go? What to do?
Smells like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work.
Ah, there she is.
Thanks again for setting me up. You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Nah.
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
Fast.
Something else on your mind? This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
Go do this quest to finish this quest.
No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grim may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. Fine by me. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. Sublight's demanding more money for the same contracts, which means we're all in the same boat. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire Sublight contractors at this rate. Same thing as me. Where's your proof? Because I know no one's been poking around my terminal lately. Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my terminal, of course. Because I've done nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar?
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Not on your life.
Alex, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hello to you as well.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home, near the diner. Fine by me. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Fine by me.
Okay. Well, the stream, trees. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Really? In here? I was already in here. Oh no, up there? I'm sorry, excuse me, what? Oh, is that the person that died? Okay.
Startle me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Have fun with that, Cap. Oh no,
Preston,
this is his
I've
apartment.
never
Okay.
even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry. Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Thank you. Ouch. Take me out of town. What isn't taking out? That's that, but I need to do this one first. Those are out of town. This out of town? I think it is. All of these. Oh, welcome to the stream, Wow. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you? Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. Back then, it was known as Terra 1. As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
For all the
we learned of a
words.
loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms. No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board.
No ice
Something
cream.
that keeps us
Only
from anarchy,
learning.
but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
View count rockets down real quick.
why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Big Newtons? No.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community. And being cut off means slow strangulation. I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship. Indeed. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power. And I don't mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
He's very extensively verbose, and it's like my attention span stopped paying attention a long time ago. Fur's everywhere now, Goku. So much fur on my mic stand now. This.
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous. For the greater good. Allegedly.
Alright, you're starting to chew on cords. Get off my lap. No, 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 no.
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Lay down, relax. Unrelax, bud.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
Nah, not at all, James. Just have it this way because I like it this way. I don't even listen to their music, honestly.
A chance. They've been doing this for years. And well, let's just say I know enough about Graham to be confident that he won't change. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened?
I couldn't either. I don't have the attention span for it.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters. Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services. Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
If you can keep her sober.
Okay, finally. Jesus. Goes on forever. Oh. Windbag is a good term for him. Don't smoke anymore. Actually gave that up. But welcome to stream, Roland. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
I hear those rich people in Brazil.
Nope. No, don't. Knew I was gonna do that. And not to jump off the roof this time.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
Hey, welcome to the stream, Speedy. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Just doing a bunch of missions on Monarch.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Every time I turn around, I keep finding more missions.
Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay. What? Something happened to our stashed bit cards? But I hid it so careful. No one saw me put the lockbox on my balcony. No one goes up there but me. We must be dealing with some sort of criminal mastermind. Well, if we can afford to skip work, we ain't got no leverage.
I am a criminal mastermind.
Good. I guess you ought to tell Velma we're coming.
How's it going? Thou shalt get... Hold on, I gotta look it up now. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every time. Such a good quote. And honestly, they couldn't have chosen a better actor for the part. He did such a phenomenal job.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Something else on your mind? Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. Funny how that works out. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster. That about cover it? Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Fine by me.
Okay, so that's the other thing. Where's her terminal? Oh, look at that. I found the poster. Careful study of Velma's financials reveals that for the past several years, she has been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. Individual instances could be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. The sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. Calm down there, Cap.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton. Someone would've if this were a corporate town. But we pride ourselves on giving people a little breathing room. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton, something else on your mind?
Hey.
Real talkative, that one. Oh yeah, give him back the poster.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Have fun with that, Cap. I wish you luck.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Okay. But I'll use that, I'll probably just sell it, but thank you. No. Ooh. Another one to get rid of. We'll want to be assholes. No fancy. Not Fallout colored, but oh well. I think everything's gonna take me out now. Yeah, there's no reason to be like that when it's with something so serious. I'll never understand why people want to behave like that. Oh, I haven't been out this way. Okay, so I should check around. Hello, sir. How are you today? Don't mind me. A nice hat. Literally the same thing. less armor, but it gives +5 to leadership and +7 to persuade. And the other one gives just +5 to persuade. Hi, Goku. No, well, at least it's still there. Can you swim in this game? No, they won't let you. That's slowly shit. This is the first time looking up. I'm on a moon of Jupiter. Damn. That's big. I can imagine. I guess you could say those socks were made for walking, and that's just what they did. I usually do also. I like looking around in space games because of how nice the guy looks. I just honestly forgot to look up. It's freaking huge. Welcome to the stream, Ro. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah. I honestly still don't understand why people enjoy watching me as much as they do, but I'm very, very extremely grateful. Not really. I do like playing space games every so often, but I'm not like a huge space person. I'm more like fantasy settings than anything, like just regular fantasy settings. God, my aim sucks. Get him eventually. Oh. They can for some people. Me personally, I've never been one to go into a game and role play like I am some kind of certain character. I'm more just sit and play the game and just enjoy the story for what it is. I don't like see myself as any of the characters. I just see myself as someone playing the game. I always have. And usually when I'm able, even when I'm able to make like my own characters or make characters look like me or make characters just like me, say like The Sims or something like that, I make them very basic. I make them very, like very me coded in that, like, example, The Sims, my sim never gets out of the house, does everything from home, plays games from home, might meet someone because they happen to show up at his house. Not what I would actually do. I don't answer the door and people come to my house. But in The Sims, that's just kind of like how it works. So, like, might have like couple friends that way. So fill the social needs that way, but everything else would just stay at home all the time. And only going to work, only leaving the house going to work, and that's it. I don't know, I just, when I play games, for me, I can see how for some people it's fun to sit and role play as a certain kind of character, but for me, I just always like getting in games and just being myself like I was in the game if I were to, and that's literally about it. On the stream, TS, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Yeah, I could definitely do that. That would be fun to do. It would probably be like Sims 1 or 2 maybe 3, because I never got into 4 because they got way too monetized heavy with all the different packs and DLC, and the amount of different ways they've come to term some kind of content that you pay for The Sims 4 is insane. Okay. Plus 25% corrosive damage, extra perk. I'll take that one. That's fine. Wild signs, 50% weapons, science weapons. I don't use them. 30% damage while under assault. Changed weapon sway. Ooh. The kills deal 25%. He's within 2.5. Ooh. That is a boom headshot. Next attack after killing an enemy, guaranteed critical hit. Ooh. $10% armor rating bonus, 100% skill bonus. Oh, boost from the skills on the armor, nice. Extra 100 on my carrying capacity. Oh. Me that. I want extra carrying capacity. Thank you. Super pack mule. Hell yeah. I can carry all the things.
Help! Help me, please!
Yes, hold on. I'm looting.
coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. You, what are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around.
For me, it says a lot about the direction Sims 4 went after it got released. When literally the cost, and I'm not kidding about this, the cost of everything that's come out for the game, everything, if you were to sit and buy every piece of whatever it is, however they phrase it, DLC, stuff pack, whatever that they've come out for Sims 4, it is over $1,000. I am not kidding about this. I have checked like several times. It's over $1,000 to buy every single thing for The Sims 4. And there's no way you could ever use all of that. That's the one thing I liked about Sims, like Sims 1 and 2. Like, people were making their own content and putting it out on their own websites for you to download to put into your game. Like, one place I used to go to, I think it was called Sims Mall. It was a website, and it literally was set up like to look like a mall, but you would go around to the different stores, and the different stores would have different categories of items for you to download to like put in your house. Like if you were to go to, like, say a boutique, you would find clothing, different clothing items. If you were to go to like a kitchen appliance store, you would find different like stoves and refrigerators that people have made, and that's where they were sectioned off. You were to go to like trying to think of different, like an electronic store, you would find like computers and all the CD players and stuff like that. Like, and they were, some of them just simple reskins, like recoloring of the item, but some of them actually like made new stuff, which for that time was amazing to see someone make their own item, and like you could download something new to put it in the game. That was like, that blew my mind away back in the day.
Oh, well, okay. I can appreciate an adventurous spirit. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
Okay. Well, have a good day. Now to the thing I was supposed to do, which I got sidetracked from because I'm daft. What I get for seeing enemies going, ooh, something to shoot. Huh. That's cool.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise!
So was that
Please,
jump cut.
Come in. Come in. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted.
Yeah, and
Why
some
don't you
of
stay
it
for
is
dinner?
literally just like a few items, and it's just like one little specialty thing that they did, or some of it's like I haven't looked at it in a long time, so I'm trying to like remember offhand. But in all honesty, like as with as many different clothes and furniture and everything else that's in there, there's no way, no possible way, even having multiple houses, a whole neighborhood, there you could use all the DLC that's in that game. Like, I do not think it's possible. Someone probably would be able to manage it, I'm sure, but The Sims just isn't what it used to be, and it's really sad. Like, Sims 3, honestly, there was a few things missing from The Sims 3 that was in, like, the earlier ones. I can't remember exactly what, but it just played slightly differently. Although it played really good. But, like, each one of them have their own little quirks and things, but honestly, I think Sims 3 was where it peaked, and then right after that, it just went kind of downhill.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Did you eat, Braxton?
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal. Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner. Please, there's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper, I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit? A nice walk around the house will surely limber them up.
Yeah. Nope. God dang cannibals. About to turn into a scene from Resi 7, I tell you what. Had me strapped to a chair, I'm missing part of one hand, and they're feeding me bits of someone else. No thank you. I will pass. I will skip the southern hospitality on that one. Right? No iguana bits for them, that's for sure. Yeah, it's what it, they seem to have changed a lot. Like, I never played Skate myself. I played Tony Hawk. And so after, like, the Underground 4, can't remember which of the last ones I played was like the latest one in the series of Tony Hawk that came out. It was like Tony Hawk's Underground 2. I think they came out with 2 of them. It was like that one or like Tony Hawk 4. was like one of the last ones that I played of the series. Or was American Wasteland after Underground? Either way, whatever the last one of like right around that era came out, that's when I stopped playing. I never ended up playing, I think, Tony Hawk 5 because I heard it was just bad. I heard Tony Hawk Ride was bad. So it just seemed like the whole series was for Tony Hawk was going down at that point, which is really sad because that was a great skate series, great skate like video game series. And so after that, I never really got into other skateboarding games. And the way Skate works, I never liked the controls for it, so I could never play it. I can't stand the way the controls in Skate are. Underground and American Wasteland, they started getting really like kind of out there a little bit with it, and it was pretty cool to like have like them going just like full blow gear with everything. It's kind of sad that Neversoft, I think, went under. The original company that made it, so like they can't ever bring the series back. But it is nice that they have remade 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm 100% gonna be playing them in the future on stream. Yeah, it really was. It was a great game. Nah, it's called Supper Time. Bleed effect. The description says, don't play with your food. Oh, good God. This game is something else. If lost, please return to Ballard Velma or current supervisor of MSI Fishery Operations, Ballard Bay. Whoa. Do 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 do. Boo do do do. That works for me. You too, Indigo. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day today, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Perk dentist. What in the mobile ad game? much this stuff keeps shooting different kinds of damage at me, that would be helpful. It literally sounds like one of those games that would have like the cartooniest looking shark and it would just be like sitting there with its mouth open and you just have to sit there and just put your finger on the tooth and just like keep moving it and eventually like your finger would, you could work your finger up strong enough to be able to move it enough to be able to finally wiggle it out. And then you move on to the next tooth. You gotta work up your stats for your finger so you can eventually wiggle it enough to get that one out. And the farther back you go, the more you gotta work up the stats for your finger to be able to wiggle it out. All I can think of when I hear Shark Dentist. And the ads would be the person getting bit on the first tooth and be like, oh, I couldn't do it. Can you? Definitely sounds like a different kind of game, that's for sure. I can imagine that scaring the absolute piss out of me and then me closing the game and be like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. I don't care if there's other sharks. I've seen enough. That's all the sharks I need to see. Do 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 do. If anyone is watching the shorts version, I just turned on the cat cam if you would like to see my cat Vegeta. He is currently laying down, sleeping. It shows Twitch, but not YouTube? What the hell? It popped a Twitch message through, but not YouTube. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, yep. Yep. Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. And the game looks cartoony as all get out. To try and purposefully get every single kid that's been given their phone from their parent who's just been told, leave me alone, here. Find a game, play some games, just leave me alone. Like, it's shooting for that kid. They should use that for one of their ads, and then you go to actually play the game, and then it's what you know it as, and I guarantee you, they might get a few more sales. Just saying. That'd be a funny way to sell a game. Oh, that's to go outside. Welcome to the stream, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Same here. I used to play, like, every so often I'd play games on my phone. But I pretty much have stopped. And I've never really found much interest in mobile games. It's just, I don't know, something about holding my phone and playing a game just... Even when I was younger and did have games on my phone, I did every so often if I was bored and literally had nothing else to do but that. But even then, I just, like... I'd much rather play on my computer or, like, one of my consoles. Not to mention the games are so much better on my computer or consoles. It's just, I don't know, it's just not much out there mobile game wise. It's just like worth anything really that I've seen. That's just my opinion though. And the sad thing is that most mobile games are just trying to rip off or take from something else and make it their own, which in that case, it just is not appealing to me at all.
I'd give you a that he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift. That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt tuna health. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Okay. I think everything... Everything else is out farther. Yeah, she does. See what that is. That's probably something. That's probably something. Okay, I'm slowly working my way around that direction now. Okay, well, let's see what's over here then first. Back this way. Oh. There we go. Eventually, my bad aim works. He drop. Nope. Well, I'm gonna stream wool. Thank you for some. I appreciate it. Hair just started curling when it started growing long. I liked it, so I just let it keep growing. Only reason. I don't know why I did that. No. The bad spitter. Bunch of quitters, if you ask me. Wee bit. No, you don't. Hopping around like a rabbit, killing everything. You won't like me when I'm hopping mad. More or less, yeah. A lot of stuff in there. Not no more, he don't. Okay. Oh, it's mostly up there. Okay. What do you mean I can't go up there? But all the loot. Surely there must be loot to be had. Oh. That makes me upset. Go up there. See what this thing is over here, I guess. Oh yeah, that was these people over here, that's right. Okay, so I need to take care of them when I get over there. I like my hair how it is. I don't care what others think. Ooh. There we go. Hey. Go. Goes back to where I was. Okay. Really, that almost killed me? That's just sad. That's that. Right there. Nice. Hells are always good. Good choice. Welcome back, bro. Finally, good God. Nah, I wish you luck on getting one, Butter. No, it is not, Ozzy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Ooh, excuse me. This is the Outer Worlds. The first one. Oh, that's why I need a repair bench. See if there's one in here. Can't remember. Oh, there we go. Insufficient bits. 10,000. Holy shit. Yeah. It just does a lot less damage is the thing. That's what it seems like. I've never had one, I think, go all the way down, but I could be wrong. Nah, Hunter x Hunter is a good anime. Not based off that, just happened to crawl, so I let it keep growing because I liked it. That's the only reason I have it, but I could see that, yeah. On the stream, Karma, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Gone, yeah. No, no, I wouldn't do that. Do want to stream Subnautica 2 in the future when it comes out, but won't be doing that. I don't know about that, Ro, but thank you for the vote of confidence. I appreciate that. The hell? Was stuck. That was weird. Nice of them to leave all these supplies just laying around. There we go. Yeah, usually if it disappears that quick, it's utter BS. I can tell you that. Glad I gave this shit up when it was him, capital T-I-M, to get a life-changing job. I thought about it for a second, thought about responding, and I was like, nah. Got rid of him. I like to call people out on their dumb shit. Mixmaster likes to do it while they can still hear, so he usually just gives them a timeout. I'll straight ban them. Yep, exactly, Ro. That he does. Yeah. And I'm very grateful for that. What the hell's going on with that? Those fire ones? What the fuck? Yeah. The people are. I like to take it all with a, I don't give a fuck attitude. And proceed to not give one. Best thing you can do for a moron is give... Sorry. Worst thing you can do for a moron is give them attention, making them think that what they have done is warranting attention. So I usually try not to give them attention most of the time if they come right out the gate making it that obvious. Okay, that's them taken care of that I saw across the way. Go back over here now. Went shitty on his Cheerios. Yes, I have always come for the loot. It is what I do best.
Huh? You hiding?
Yes. Story, normal, hard, and there's supernova, but you have to set that before you start, and that's... Yeah, supernova you have to set before you actually start, but there is harder settings. Ooh. Ooh. $500. Wow, that's a lot of money. There's so much money in here. Holy shit. Like probably well over 600 bits in here. If there's loot, I usually find it. Alright, I guess we're going in here now. Oh.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. We make our own living here. Some of us hunt, some of us scavenge the ruins left by the corporations when they abandoned us. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them. Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth.
Who?
I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you. Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you.
Thank you.
It's all in there.
Honestly,
I wasn't around back then, but
I'm
they
probably
say a lot of the old
gonna be
MSI
trimming
corporate
it
folks died
soon
here.
because it's just
He calls
gonna
it
be a little
spiritual
much
metaphor,
for me.
something about rising from the ashes.
It is. Yeah, it's seeming kind of weird.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
It's quite the space helmet. Yes, I do. On the stream. Lep and JV, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Pretty much. That can be very, very debatable. That's like a very, very debatable topic as to like what exactly the difference between the two are. You can get very nitpicky about it, honestly. Because the two are very, very kind of like almost hand in hand to a point, which makes it kind of hard to separate the two sometimes.
Ain't seen you before. You from one of the outer steads or what? You poor some bitch. I hear tell the dust storms get even worse out there. Welcome to the heart of Iconoclast country, brother. In charge? Huh. We're Iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done, not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer. Every soul here knows to keep a weather eye out. Everyone's lost somebody to the wildlife. That didn't stop Miss Zora from picking a few souls and imposing a schedule. Be here then, leave there later. Downright in Icon. Well, it ain't what we do.
Nah.
Take that on top of what happened on the northern expedition. She and Graham are exchanging harsher words than usual. When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work. Well, sure, it's on account of how we all work. No iconoclast makes another do as they say just because. You gotta convince them. That Graham and Zora argue all the time just says the process is working. Vigorous intellectual debate. You see?
Well, good for you. You got out of something that you were forced into that you didn't agree with. It's never okay to force anyone into something. Everyone should get to choose how they live their life, whatever aspect of it. And shouldn't be judged because of it.
Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough? Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain.
You're welcome.
Lose to our missions.
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a manta queen.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No, all I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
Oh, I can imagine that was a very, very hard talk to have.
A manta queen.
Yeah.
But good for
failed
you
it,
that you did what you needed
We
to
lost
do
2
for
runners and
yourself.
5 gun hands.
A total failure then.
It's not easy to do that sometimes,
Hell only
and
knows
sometimes
where
can be
the Van
very
Noys are.
extremely
They
difficult,
never showed.
especially
Unsure
when
let's
it's your
talk.
parents
It seems we have
involved.
company.
It can make it very, very hard.
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come? A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running. I have always dreamed of subverting the colony's periodicals and turning the board's own propaganda against them. If I could get my message directly in the hands of Byzantium citizens, I'm sure they'd recognize the truth. Will you aid us in our cause?
Not ammo, not food, not water, not armor, not medical supplies. No. Nothing that's actually beneficial to human survival. A printing press. Hey. I can imagine, because I'm pretty sure that's all based around stuff like that.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it
So
some
I can
time
imagine
ago.
playing that
Huxley should
game
have
and you're
delivered
just
them
like,
yesterday.
"Arrgh!
Speaking of which,
Anger and revenge for many years,
rollers.
yes.
You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
it seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials.
Me either.
Yes, not just
William
magazines,
William,
but their
thank you for stopping by,
precious
appreciate it.
dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Horde vastly overestimates their authority and grasp on power. Without the Earth's Directorate's military might back them up, they would not be able to maintain life-threatening grip on the colony's threat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ships since the Pope's disappearance. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestioningly. Their lies become more and more transparent as the years pass and will soon be too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to. A man from Byzantium told us of an acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying philosopher's texts, not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatens their corrupt structure. Is this what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No. Their workers' minds are poisoned, their will shackled, their dreams hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regime down. I'm not. No. Good Lord. Graham does not know what the hell he's doing as a leader. Oh. Philosophical drivel. Oh. It hurts. Welcome to the stream, Felix. No, thank you, William. Welcome to the stream, Felix. Thank you for some. I appreciate it. And you too, Ro. The U.S.
As you were.
Surprised the barkeep isn't an actual NPC you can talk to. The first one I've seen like that. Okay.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press. Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it. Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the Iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can. I was a long time ago, over in Cascadia. Rizzo was trying to sweeten up animal parts, and often that meant a lab coat got bit. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out. The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted Raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded. You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't think they're breathing. I think she has, I think she needs to be putting some sheets on some of them back there.
The jawbone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the.
Get that for myself. Oh.
Hey.
There we go. I was gonna say, don't you tell me I can't loot this chest, which you very clearly have stuck on this roof for very obvious looting purposes.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me, except being locked up. Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts. So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax. I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get a ways from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched me up but good. I barely got away. Then I tripped over a void damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one.
Sounds like Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Huh? Why? Oh, ha! You're funny. Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Yep. Sounds like Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Trash. Huge.
I'm pretty sure the voice for Rocky was a female. I think. Could be wrong.
trash cube filled. Gotta admit, they're convenient. Sit together.
Trash is trash. I don't care what shape it's in.
I guess.
Oh, Jesus. Stupid environmental hazards. Oh, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Oh. No. one more level and I can do both of those things on there. Okay. So I think I'm gonna call it here for today. It's getting late for me. Oh, this is a good place to stop. At least got a few more quests done today. Made it to level 20. Haven't botched a single quest yet. That's cool. Oh, thank you very much. Give it real quick. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, all of my regular viewers. Always good to see y'all. If you're new, happen to enjoy the stream. Usually start at about 1 a.m. CST every single day. YouTube Shorts, Twitch, all at the same time. VODs are always saved. Watch whenever, wherever you want. Choice is yours. Clips go up at noon. Have fun, Butter. I wish you luck. Tomorrow night is going to be back to Icarus with my friends for 2 nights, and then back to GTA Online 2 nights, and then back to Outer Worlds for 2 nights. But yeah, that's me. Oh, sorry. Get tired. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for the support. Always appreciated. For me and my 3 cats, Goku, Autumn, and Vegeta. Hope you all have a great day. Wish you all the best. Remember, you can't win unless you try. Till next time. See you all. Icarus. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Thank you. I appreciate it.